Les interviews du doc, c'est maintenant sur Vinyl Time.
Et ben voilà les amis, on va avoir un petit moment avec deux grands musiciens. On va avoir Marina Ammouri qui est chanteuse et pianiste d'origine ukrainienne. Et puis, alors comment le nommer, le très grand Pontus Egberg que vous connaissez, hein, qui a joué dans beaucoup de groupes, King Diamond, Wolf, voilà, At the Movies et plein d'autres choses. Et aujourd'hui on fait un focus effectivement sur le titre Imagine de John Lennon, qui a été repris par beaucoup de musiciens suédois à l'initiative de Marina, qui est une chanteuse ukrainienne et qui vit bien sûr à Stockholm. Qui vit à Stockholm, et l'idée c'est quand même qu'on puisse échanger avec eux deux. So Marina, Pontus, thank you so much for your time on this evening. Thank you for your time to speak, of course, on the bad things, but in one end we have music, in other end we have some bad news regarding this, but of course, thank you so much for accepting my invitation again, and I would like to say thank you, Marina, to have this idea to put a lot of people, in Swedish people, and a lot of beautiful and fantastic musicians with you to realize, of course, this Imagine from John Lennon, clearly for the war in Ukraine and this part of bad things that we have. So, first of all, I would like to say thank you, Marina, because it's this song, it's magic at the beginning, and we put some other things with these songs. So, Marina, first question is for you, of course. Who came the idea to have this a lot of fantastic artists in Stockholm and Swedish and some other country, and why we build these songs for this particular period that we have?
I'm very sorry, but I didn't hear you so well.
Okay.
The last could you please take it again? I have not so good listening here. I'm very sorry.
Yeah, no. The question is just first of all, thank you so much for this songs,
yes.
And the second one is where you find this idea to engage all these different artists to create this Imagine songs for Ukraine.
Well, it was actually a very spontaneous idea, I would like to say, because I just had a strong feeling that I would like to make some contribution for support for Ukrainian people, and it was probably just first days after the war, and I think lots of people were very shocked over this, and I was just feeling that I would like to do something, and I would like to come together with musicians I know and probably musicians I don't know, and to make something good for Ukraine.
Mm-hmm.
So first I spoke with Daniel Vargas, who also is singing in the project in Brazil. Then I also spoke to Pontus and Jacob Samuelsson and Staffan Österlind, and it was actually, this idea just came while we were talking with Pontus that it would be cool to make this song. Imagine it was actually. I must admit that it was even more. It was more Pontus' idea than my idea to about this Imagine song, because I just asked him, Pontus, what do you think? What should we do? What should we do? How shall we start? And then he said that, well, maybe the song Imagine, because it feels like really right in time. And I said, yeah, let's just do this. So, and then we started. So.
And I think Pontus have a lot of idea, for sure. So maybe a few words, Pontus, about this. Just after this introduction by Marina, of course, so you find maybe the best songs for this project and for this part of where we are today with this war. And what is your approach, in fact, Pontus? Because, of course, if Marina came to you, we have a lot of things, because we remember that we have a lot of things with some other songs. So where came this idea and where we are find the time to find all these people with you?
Well, me and Marina have worked together in the past, and after this terrible invasion happened on February 24th. A couple of days later, Marina called me and asked if we couldn't do something together. And like she said, at that point, I think she had already talked to Jacob and Staffan and Daniel, and we started talking about what to do. And I mean, in the perfect scenario, I guess we would write a brilliant song about this. But considering that might take a little too long, I came up with the idea of doing the song Imagine, which I think the lyrics really fit into. I mean, they're very well suited to express what we feel right now about the terrible things that are going on. And then we just started calling our friends and colleagues in the music business and asking if who would want to take part of this. And I think everyone was basically wanted to join. And then in the end, some people we had talked to couldn't make it because of schedule issues and stuff like that. But everyone was very, very positive about joining in and doing something to support the Ukrainian people.
And maybe I think we have just to make some words about who is on the songs with you, because we speak about a lot of fantastic and great artists with you, Pontus and Marina. So maybe I just give the list, the list of the beautiful people. So we have Lee Small with the singer of normally Lion Art. We have Björn Strib with a singer for a many different projects. Dougie White, Nina Söderqvist with a fantastic singer in Sweden. Erik Martensson from Eclipse, of course. Mats Levens with comeback just right now with Vandenberg. Daniel Vargas with play with Adelaide. Jacob Samuel, the ex-singer of Podol's. Wow, I see Podol's in a small town in France. Joachim Kens with the singer of HammerFall. Thomas Wikström for Terrians. On keyboard, we have the great Mike McKinley from Europe. Wow. On guitar, we have another Pontus. This is Pontus Norgren from HammerFall. Stefan Osterlind from Sky and Paul Diano with Play. Simon Johnson from Wolf. Maybe we have some words from Rolf, Pontus, with play guitar. After that, we have Pontus Egberg with maybe the bass player for King Diamond and Wolf. Maybe, sometimes. Drums is played by Johan Kolberg from Walls Against. Johan Norgren from Vinkan Gardner played drums. And everything was produced by the men behind this phone today. Of course, is Pontus Egberg, with released a lot of songs and the fantastic and crazy video with a lot of spine, in fact, because it's songs with a lot of different approach. Imagine, but we see a lot of spine for all these artists. And of course, Marina, who is the only woman. But we don't have a lot of women on this project, in fact. But Marina, it's very engaged. This is a list of the different persons who manage this song. Some of the words right now, because we are not only on 1 or 2 days afterwards, we have maybe a lot of days with pressure and something like that. At your level, Marina, what is the big difficult right now? I think it's the same for Pontus and me. It's very long. I think we don't see any new approach. We have to stay right now at war. What is for you the approach on Marina for the next step, because it's very long? So how do you feel right now?
about the whole situation.
Yes.
And
Yes.
well, the situation is very difficult, and actually we just spoke with Pontus just some day ago about these feelings that in my case, for example, I'm rethinking a lot about my creativity in the nearest future, and I would like to add some new songs to my album because I'm supposed to release my new album this year, and I thought that it was very clear about everything about this album, but now I must say that I would like to I would like to add some other sense in this album. I have so much more things to say, and I'm rethinking a lot of things. You know, this month actually changed a lot my state of mood and the creativity mode also. So, but I really hope for peace, that soon it will stop. You know, this madness will stop, because it shouldn't be like this.
I hope as soon as possible.
2022,
it's crazy. It's just after crazy, COVID, we have a lot of 20, 21, 22 with this strange situation since maybe 3 years. Right now, it's totally crazy. So you have just to speak about music, because I think the good approach is to keep focus on the mind and maybe have some good vibes, I would like to say, about music, because with music and rock and roll we can change everything. I think
that we musicians always have a chance to make a world to a better place. So this is what we should work for peace and to support democracy and human rights, and to send good vibes to the world.
Spread the music and love around the world.
Exactly.
And speak for like you say, democracy and freedom for all people.
So I think cross finger, and maybe I hope we can find the solutions very quickly right now, and I hope we can rediscuss, because I have a lot of friends in Ukraine, and I have a lot of contact with a lot of people with play like Ginger, like Corypheus, with my friend, and I have sometimes some news about what is the situation locally, because a lot of people stay in Ukraine. And a lot of people make some songs and something like that to say what is where we are, but we share with you the music that we have to build, because a lot of bands normally has to tour, or maybe you have to release some new single, CD, and something like that. So that's I think that's really difficult for everybody to say, okay, we have to stay, we have to wait, and something like that. In other hand, we have to speak about music to be sure that the music say stop, and I can imagine that at the end we can stop, and of course we can only speak about new release, and I hope for you, Marina, of course, and from Pontus too, because I know that we have a lot of work with some different bands, we have a lot of music will come back, and I think we have to speak for music to share something. Another question, maybe Marina, Pontus. After this video you share on YouTube, I hope you can take a look on the comments that you have on YouTube, and a lot of people said thank you so much, or maybe it's a good idea. We have some other people who said many thanks for this, many thanks for Ukraine, for example. Maybe today you passed 10,000 views on YouTube for these songs. I think maybe it's a good news, because a lot of people take a time to see this video and take a time to put a message. Are you, in other hand, are you happy with this feedback that a lot of people provide to you in YouTube, because we have a lot of thank you, thanks, and so on. So I think maybe we have prod to build this project, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very happy that, of course, with the response, and people seem to really like the song and what we've done with it. But it's the kind, or at least for me, it's the kind of project where that doesn't really matter as much. I think the important thing here is that I hope people in Ukraine and from Ukraine see it and feel that they have support from different parts of the world, including us.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
that's
absolutely sure that it means so much for them.
Yeah.
It means a lot for them, because they struggle truly, horrible periods, and they really need to get all straight.
And that's the main point of doing something like this, to raise awareness and to show support.
But I think a lot of feedback is just said, thank you so much. That's a lot of comments and feedback that you have on YouTube. And I think a lot of people all over the world see, of course, the video and provide the feedback. So I think it's a good idea to have made this opportunity to share Imagine with your objective to have a clear peace and not war. I think it's clearly the point. Marina, maybe a few words about your last single, maybe? I listened, late title, Let's Do What You Want. It's released last year. You just speak about music in a few minutes in your album and something like that. Do you maybe think you have the possibility to share another single in a couple of weeks or months before we start to release this new album?
Yes, of course. I have one single that I am longing so much to release, but at the same time, I think that maybe it will come one more single, and it has to do with this situation in the world, because I really feel that I want to do something more.
So I put on Vinyl Times the songs Let's Do What You Want, because I think it's totally just after Imagine good songs to hear what is the music of Marina right now, and maybe we can follow and forward the next single as soon as possible, of course. And another question for the men behind the phones with a little bit busy. Pontus, I know that Wolf is coming. I know that King Diamond Tour is coming. So what is your feeling right now? Because like I said at the beginning of this interview, you build a lot of music. You are one part of At the Movies, and I hope we can buy this fantastic box set for At the Movies with Walkman and something like that. Do you have this on your home?
Well, At the Movies, At the Movies released both their the albums early this year on Atomic Fire Records, which is really cool. That they're both out, and now on the day after tomorrow, on Friday, the new Wolf album is actually being released, which I'm really about, because that's. We've been working pretty hard on that album, writing and producing and recording, and it's turned out really, really great. So we're happy about it, and hope that everyone, all the fans will enjoy it too. I think so.
I enjoy. I have the promo, so I listen to the music. So it's a great one. Yes.
All right. Cool. Good. And then I'm also been working with Ronnie Atkins from on his solo albums, which the second one was released just a few weeks ago, and we're doing a few shows actually this spring.
Wow.
Which is great. We're gonna do we have 5 or so live shows lined up this spring, which is really looking forward to that, to finally come out and play some live music again. And then this fall, it seems like we're gonna go back join the King Diamond ranks again and go touring, which I'm looking forward to as well.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan on King, and I'm for sure I'm ready to see you in Sweden Rock Festival. So maybe it's again a great idea to come back at Sweden Rock Festival. And last time with I think this is last time with Merciful Fates. No, I don't remember. No, this is with King, with King Diamond.
Yeah, last time was a few years ago. We played with the King Diamond,
Yeah,
but
I remember.
this summer he's playing with Merciful Fate. So
yes,
yeah,
that's another story. Clearly. Bah voilà. Donc, thank you so much, Pontus, for this large, I would like to say, agenda.
Yeah.
Maybe we have another interview in 2023 to explain. Okay, I have some other stuff or something like that.
We'll go over what's happened since.
Yes, for sure. Just before we ending this interview, again, I would like to say thank you for your time, Marina. Thank you for your time, Pontus. Do you have a quick message for the French listener to share with me on this evening?
Well, I think the basic message is what we've talked about. Enjoy music, show support, show love, and let's hope and pray for this war to end quickly.
Yeah, I wish lots of health to all French listeners. I think it's one of the most important things, if it's the most important nowadays, and peace and love. And I think the world at the moment needs more than ever these messages: health, love, and peace. And I hope to surprise with lots of good music listeners soon. I have some surprises which are coming on the way.
Wow.
Somehow. So I hope to bring good vibes and surprise people in a good way.
Thank you so much. Now we listen Imagine at the end of this interview for sure. And again, Marina, Pontus, thank you so much. And cross finger for the end of this war, and cross finger to see you on stage show together, maybe for a specific show. Why not? Yeah. And let's discuss music for sure. And again, thank you so much.
Thank you
so much for you too. It was a big pleasure.